I'm actually going to read a by Kevin. Yeah, I've been meaning to do a voiceover for the longest time. And yeah, my time is very limited. And so he suggested to do this for a YouTube live, which I think is a fantastic idea. Oh, of course, first I will show off this wonderful outfit I'm wearing. So there we are, my knee-high boots, and pretty much all covered in leather and pleather except for my arms. Because I realize I need fingertips to scroll and all that stuff. So I guess I will get started, but first, thank you for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope you'll enjoy this story. Again, Kevin, thank you for providing it. Okay, so usually with voiceover, I can record and cut out things, so you'll have to excuse me if I mess up a little bit. Okay, so this one is called A Perm, a Fade, and a Shave. Ooh, this sounds like fun. It had been a beautiful morning so far. I took advantage by waking up early to put on some... Okay, I took advantage of... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is really how my voiceovers go, so they can take a long time. I took advantage by waking up early to put on a really hot outfit and having my handsome husband take some photos of me in the early morning sunlight so that I can put these photos out to my Patreon followers. While he was getting the camera ready, I began to get my hair ready for the day by curling the top as tight as I could with my curling iron. Let me get rid of my kitty, because he's going to be meowing through the whole thing. Or, come here. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Your big kitty. Okay. No more meowing. They want to hear me, not you. You are a cat, but the wrong cat. Oh, shoot. Okay. Cat fur. Good morning, Tiddles. All right, so I'm reading this story somewhat. I'm going to do my best. If he gets to be too bratty, I will throw him out. Hello, Marcelo. Good day. Thank you for joining. Let's see. It was kind of funny because I was actually trying to use a curling iron this morning, my other one. My hair is not long enough. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, so I began to get my hair ready for the day by curling the top as tight as the curling iron would go and use some gel to slick back the sides and back. I sighed at how my hair was growing over my ears again, and it was taking more and more gel to keep it looking good. After a day of sorting through my clothes for a bit, I decided on my new purple collared shirt and a striped purple and pink silk tie, a black leather skirt and boots. Lastly, I put on my makeup. I went for a natural look with some blush, eyeliner with mild eyeshadow, and pink lipstick. The cameras were ready by the time I got downstairs. The morning was crisp, but not too cold, and the sun was just starting to come up over the horizon. My husband had a big smile on his face as he watched me coming outside. "You look great," he called over to me. "I just got everything set up. I think in front of these trees will be perfect." "Thank you, honey," I said to him as I got closer. "Oh, and even some props. You're just too sweet." He had a pair of hairdressing scissors, a large shear, and my home set of oyster clippers on a table with his camera. As he picked up his camera, I reached out and rubbed the hair starting to grow over his ears. "It's getting long," I said in a sly voice. "Maybe I'll give it a trim sometime." Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of my cat. One sec, okay, 1 second. Let me get rid of the cat and I'll continue. 90, I'm sorry. Okay, let's try this again. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off at? Oh, okay. Just a nape trim, he said. We both wanted to get longer. I chuckled a bit and we walked out. Okay. We didn't do anything fancy for the photos, just a few of me smiling or looking a little flirty. Then a few looking stern before I posed with 2 different scissors and the clippers. I was sure there would be at least 3 good ones for Patreon. I kissed my husband goodbye before heading off to the shop. Good morning, Jim. All right, so I'll quickly read comments and then I'll get back to the story. Oh, God. Yeah, my husband stuck the cat with me this morning. I told him to get rid of the kitty, but I'm breaking out into a rash. Good morning, Kevin. I'm reading your story slowly. Good morning, William. He says, I hope you're good. Yeah, I'm doing good. So I'm starting to clean out the garage. Just started that this morning. And yeah, a couple of the lights need to be replaced. I have to look into that after the YouTube live. So I'm working on it. Okay, let's see. Oh, and then an update for my haircut. Not sure yet what's going on. Jared says he shaved his head. Ooh, I bet that feels really good. Okay, let's see. I love my little shop. It had a great leather barber chair with a counter on one side I use for barbering, a cute black salon chair on the other side that I use for color and perms, and a hood dryer in the corner. It was a small and simple shop, but it was mine, and I almost always had a great day inside it, doing everything fun doing everything fun from buzzing down boys who really needed short hair, or giving beautiful color or perms to the ladies and the lovely little sissies. I squealed in excitement when I saw the new parcel waiting for me in my mailbox. I quickly pulled it inside and pulled out my fabulous new PVC cape. It was a beautiful PVC on the outside and red satin on the inside. It was amazing, and it turned out even better than I had and it turned out even better than I had expected. I put this one on the salon chair. I couldn't wait to try it out later in the day. I didn't have to wait long this morning as a mom showed up with okay. I didn't have to wait long this morning as a mom showed up with what looked like her 2 sons. They appeared to be in their early teens, maybe 12, and both had dark hair that was hanging over their ears. It looked entirely too long for me. The bell rang as they came in, and I knew this was going to be fun. The older boy was The older boy was sulking. The older boy was sulking and clearly did not want to be here, while the younger one just looked nervous. Oh, Marcelo says you can tell the stories using a shower cap. Oh, my hair is so perfect this morning. It took a while. Next time, just remind me. Yeah, I don't have any of my shower caps nearby. Okay, let's see. Good morning, I said cheerfully. What can I do for you today? These 2 both need good haircuts, the mother said in an annoyed tone. No, Mom, said the older one. I like my hair, and so does my girlfriend. They spent a few minutes arguing, which I find really annoying. So rather than try to force the older boy, I decided it'd be much more fun to play with him a little. All right, I called out after a few more seconds of arguing. If you don't want to cut your hair short, I won't make you. But why don't you have a seat over there, and I will do something a little different for you. Fine, the mom called out happily, just to have some kind of solution. Get in her chair, and don't you dare move, or so help me. I will find a military shop that won't be as nice as she is. No worries, ma'am, I said cheerfully. I got this. Sit down. I indicated the salon chair and picked up my new cape. He appeared to be, well, shall we say, less than comfortable with the situation before him. He did walk slowly towards my chair, though. I held up my new cape with the red side facing him. Arms in the sleeves, I said as I held the cape open for him. He reluctantly stepped into it, and I fastened the Velcro snug around his neck and then guided him to the chair. He sat down reluctantly and started looking very uncomfortable at the sight of his head popping out through the shiny black cape, and nervously asked, what was I going to do? I just smiled at him and told him he would just have to find out as I pulled the trolley over. I started combing through his hair and spraying it down with my spray bottle. When it was the right level of damp, I opened the trolley drawer and pulled out the pink rods. I knew these would be perfect for this kid. I started sectioning his hair and he began to fidget uncomfortably. I picked up a 6-inch pair of shears I kept in the shop and held them out in front of him. Don't move now, I said quietly into his ear. If you don't sit still, I may have to use these. I chuckled as he shuddered. I made quick work of sectioning his hair with a tail comb before getting started unwrapping that first lock of hair on the left side of his head with a little perm rod. The pink clashed perfectly with his hair color. I could feel him trembling as I clipped in a bobby pin and began wrapping the next lock of hair with another rod. A little while and several perm rods later, I had the entire left side of the kid's head wrapped in cute little pink perm rods. His little brother looked absolutely mortified at his brother's predicament. I bet the poor thing thought that he was going to have to endure this next. I smiled at him as he sat in the waiting room. The boy's mother was absolutely beaming with a big smile on... Oh, sorry about that. Okay, the boy's mother was absolutely beaming with a big smile as I began wrapping the right side with perm rods. It didn't take me long to finish the right side as well. So I pushed his head down until his chin was touching the PVC cape. I made him keep his head down to the cape until I had the back of his head wrapped with rods. Finally, I let him raise his head as I began working the perm rods into the top, starting from his bangs to the back. At last, I was finished, so I put on my gloves and began applying perm solution to each of the little rods. When they were all soaking properly with lotion, I told the kid to stand up and go stand in the corner at the dryer. I sat him down and pulled the hood right over his head and turned it on, making sure to put the heat on a little bit more stronger than it really needed to. Well, I said loudly looking at his scared face. You wanted to keep your hair long. It's still long, but I doubt it will cover your ears now. The mom was laughing at that one as I walked back to the main area. Well, I said, calling out to the younger brother, what's it going to be for you? As I indicated towards the barber chair on the one side and the salon chair on the other, he got up and I could see his legs shaking as he walked over to the barber chair and gingerly sat down. I walked up behind him and tousled his hair a little bit. Good choice, I said as I got a good feel of his hair. Don't be nervous though. I won't hurt you. I'm just going to cut your hair. I pulled a striped cape from the back of the chair and threw it all over. I pulled a striped cape from the back of the chair and threw it out around him. I had this cape made special for me out of a black and pink I had this cape made special for me out of a black and pink pinstriped material with strong snaps on the back. I wrapped his neck in a thick tissue before pulling the I wrapped his neck in a thick tissue before pulling the cape closed. Snap went the first button as I closed it. I always like closing at least 2. So I went ahead and closed 3 more on his little neck as he shivered. I got a cutting comb out in my big Oscar 86 clippers. I gently rubbed my fingertips on the back of his neck before lightly pressing his head forward so he'd be looking down. The clippers came to life loudly as I flicked the switch on the bottom. I popped out a number 3 blade and began to push them up the back of his head. I was deliberately being very gentle with him. He was sitting well for me, so I wanted him to enjoy this. A big clump of hair fell down the cape as I pushed the clippers to the top of his head and flicked them. The powerful clippers made quick work of his hair as I kept them running up his head in the back, and then both sides, and then finally the top. The striped cape was absolutely covered in his long hair as I finished the baseline buzz cut. I changed the blades and began working the back and sides of his hair down until a very short fade, until it was barely a stubble on his nape. Oh, I bet that feels so wonderful. Oh, I know it does. All right, let's see. I finally felt him relaxing as I began rubbing my fingers over his short hair, feeling for an even fade. I love doing this because I can feel the differences that I can't see, and my clients always seem to like it too. I don't know why though. I finally felt satisfied that I had given him a good-looking fade after working over everything a few times. So I turned off the clippers and put them back in the cabinet drawer. I dusted him off with my brush before unsnapping the cape and tucking a towel into his shirt, and then put a fresh blade on my razor before running a lather brush under the hot water in the sink and working it in my shaving mug. What the boy said as I began brushing the lather on his neck. What are you doing? Haven't you ever had a proper do that one more time. Haven't you ever had a proper barbershop haircut? Well, have you? I asked, continuing to brush lather on his neck, over his ears, on his sideburns. In a barbershop, you can get One moment. Yeah, I still got cat hair everywhere. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make it though. I'm gonna make it. Okay. Let's see. Where was I? Okay. In the barber shop, you get a short haircut like the one you have now, and you get your neck shaved. Just hold still for me. I put a small towel on his shoulder, and I took up my favorite straight edge razor and scraped the lather off his nape and sideburns, finishing his haircut properly. After his haircut, I gave him a short neck and scalp massage for a few minutes, and I could feel him absolutely melting as my fingers kneaded over his skin. When I was confident that this kid would be so desperate to be back in my chair again soon, I dried his neck and took away the cape. Much better, I said, turning him back to the mirror. Very handsome. He actually smiled when he got out of the chair, and he walked back to the waiting area. I smiled as I turned my attention back to his brother. "How are you doing under there?" I asked loudly over the dryer. "Please," he said, looking defeated. "It's really hot under here." I just turned it off and took him back to my chair. I could tell he was sweating a bit. But his brother haircut didn't take forever, so it wasn't too bad on my new cape. I brought him back to my salon chair and began removing the perm rods from his hair. The small curls that were left were rather tight and would hold their shape perfectly. Once the last perm rod was removed, I pulled up the mobile shampoo bowl and quickly rinsed his hair off before applying the neutralizing shampoo. He looked quite relieved as the cold water ran over his scalp. When the perm solution was out of his hair, I leaned him back and dried his hair with the dryer while brushing his hair with a round brush to get his curls to lie properly. I can't even describe the look on his face when I turned him back to the mirror and he saw how tight those curls on his head, and that made him look quite like a poodle. His hair barely even went over his ears now, but I was true to my word, and I didn't cut one hair on his head. "I love your curls," I said excitedly. "They are quite lovely." "You can't leave me like this," he said, panicking, while I pulled away my new cape. "Of course I can," I said. "I promised you I wouldn't cut your hair, so I didn't. However, you needed that hair off your ears." His little brother was laughing under his breath and smiled back at me on the way out. "I'll see you again soon," I called after him. "Okay," he called back with excitement in his voice. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. Okay, so his little brother was laughing under his breath and smiled at me on the way out. "I'll see you again soon," I called after him. "Okay," he called back with excitement in his voice. I ruffled the curls as the older brother sulked towards the doors. "When your brother needs another haircut, you can come back and I'll give you a proper shave." And that's it. That is a wonderful story, Kevin. I really enjoyed reading it. It was a lot of fun. I love all the description in here so much. This is really fantastic. Thank you. All right. Okay, so now I will read comments. So thank you for being patient. Let's see. Okay, so I'll start at the beginning. Hello, Tittles. Thank you for joining. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Marcelo. Thank you for joining. Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Let's see. Hello, Kirk. Thank you for joining. And Damien, hello. Thank you for joining. Jared said that I'm his inspiration, that the reason why he shaved his head. Yay! Well, I'm glad you got to try that out. That's always wonderful. Kevin says I look amazing. Hello, Alan. Yes, I will go under the dryer today. I just have to move things. Ooh. I started taking out some of the lights in the garage because they were, yeah, they were giving that, oh my goodness. They're like pulsating because they're like dying. So we'll have to see. Let's see. Alan, I didn't have time to shoot it yet. You have to be patient with me. I've been spending most of my time working and yeah, trying to do things around the house because I'm in Minnesota, so I only get like 3 months of good weather and just do anything outside. Okay, but yeah, let's see what else. But Alan, don't worry, I will get to it. And then I'm gonna stop promising people videos because people have to be patient. Otherwise, I just won't do it. Okay, Marcella says you can tell stories using a shower cap. Maybe another time. That is a hoot. Let's see. Kevin says I love the wet look with your bob and the leather. Thank you. Good morning, Charles. Good day, Strata Strong. Let's see. I would love to hear you read a story of mine one day. Yes, send me the story, and maybe what I'll do is I will just save the stories for YouTube lives. That way I can actually have time to do it. And I'll have to kick the cat out. Oh my goodness. I'll make sure the cat is out. Okay, we'll see how long I survive. My eyes are starting to itch now. And of course, I just touched my eyes with my fingers when I was holding the cat. That's great. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to get to everybody's comments. If I miss your comment, I apologize. When the video has been published, just repost your comment and I'll get to it. All right, so Eric says, have you written the story? No, I did not write the story. Kevin did. And any stories I read for YouTube, they have to be okay for YouTube. I can't read anything naughty because, well, YouTube has their rules and I have to stay in their good side. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and my allergies are acting up because my cat wanted to join me earlier. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. And Eric says, thank you, Kevin. Great buildup of suspense. Yes, Kevin's story is fantastic. And he sent me more. So I will have to read those maybe the next YouTube Live. And let's see. Okay, let's see. Manny says, wear a white shirt. I dress how my Patreon members want me to dress. And so at times I will ask for suggestions. And so I try to do that. And when I have more time, I will be shooting. I'm so sorry. I'm being gross right now with all this allergy stuff. I will be shooting videos with all the clothing. I have a big list. My list has grown. So I have videos I need to do for TikTok and YouTube, of course. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. Okay. Wallace says capes. Oh, I have a ton of capes. I don't. Maybe for another video. But I have a ton of caping videos on YouTube already. Let's see. Tittles says, great story, Kevin. Very interesting and entertaining with detailed narrative and marvelous characters. You are very talented. You are very talented, Kevin, says Tittles. Well done. I do say well done. Let's see. And so Kevin says, thank you very much, Tittles. When Kat publishes the live, I'll link the stories to my page, which has this one and a few others I've written, and I'll also publish a few more in the upcoming weeks. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, Kevin, you'll have to let me know. And I will post a link to your stories on the Haircutting Fun blog and on the Patreon, like the public page, so that way other folks can read the story because like today I had to stop and start and my allergies are acting up. And so this way they can read through it like within minutes instead of putting up with my nonsense. Okay, let's see. And so I'm scrolling through. All right. And Frank is asking, do you smoke or use it in your videos? No, I don't smoke, and I will tell you why. Uh, people are not going to like what I have to say, but I'm going to say it. Smoking is deadly, so is vaping. If you smoke, stop. I wish that smoking never existed. My father decided to smoke his entire life, and I almost died because of it. So when I was younger, because of his constantly smoking, I developed asthma, and I was sick a lot with bronchitis. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And at one point, the doctors were like, all right, father, you got to quit smoking, otherwise you're going to kill your daughter. So what happened? He kept smoking anyway. So I would try to never be at home. And then he ended up getting cancer all over his body because he refused to stop smoking. So, yeah, um, I will say I'm not a fan of smoking. Um, and I don't hang out with people who smoke. So, yes, if I offended anybody, I don't care. Don't smoke at all. Vaping is not any safer, and it can cause like cancer of your prostate. So, not smart. There you go. So, hate me now, that's fine. I don't care. But yes, there we go. I will leave it at that. You heard my spiel, my rant. All right, so Charles is asking, when is your husband going to be Princess Peach? Yes, it was supposed to happen last weekend, but he got sick, unfortunately. He's feeling better, and I told him after we shoot this YouTube live, I'm going to shoot him doing the whole Princess Peach thing. And then I need to shoot Alan's video of me being underneath the dryer. I have that planned. And then I have to shoot a custom pie video where I get covered in pie again. And I think I'm gonna have my husband pie me. So there we go. That's my plan for today. It's all shooting today. I'm excited. And then yard work. Lots of yard work. Okay, let's see. Oh, Stratus, yeah, you sent me a suit about your cosplay. I think I saw it. I don't know if I had a chance to respond. I get so much email, and I've been spending most of the time either working or doing stuff outside. So fantastic cosplay. I love it. I saw it. I don't think I responded, but you look amazing. Looks so good. Okay, let's see. And scrolling through comments here, trying to figure out where I left off. If I miss a comment, I apologize. Just repost your comment after this video has been published. All right, Kevin says, you're very welcome, Kat. I thought the story captured your perfectly fun personality and definition. Oh my goodness. I cannot pronounce anything. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my God, I know this word. Anyway, it's imagine what a day in your barbershop or salon would be like. Yeah, it's pretty dang close. Probably this, yeah, let's see that. Hello, Andreas. And Lady Kate says, I love that outfit. And Alyssa Jade says, it's 1:30 a.m. Oh my goodness, in Australia. Wow. Well, thank you for joining me. Let's see. Charles says, I'd love to have a perm. Also, how come we never see the floral cape? I will have to look for it. I have a lot of capes. All right, Stratus Strong says, I emailed you about my suit cosplay. Oh my God. I emailed you about my suit cosplay. He says, yes, that's the one I'm talking about. I think you're wearing a gray suit, if I remember correctly. And I think you sent a photo of who you were cosplaying. And I can't think of it right now, but you looked amazing. All right. So Andreas says, is it possible to get a hair? It would have to be at, oh my goodness. Like I tell folks, if they want a haircut, oh shoot, 1 second. I'm gonna have to wash my face because of the cat fur and dander. Yes, so I'm located in St. Paul, Minnesota. And so you'd have to come over here. And if you rent a hotel room, I would just do the haircut at the hotel room. Just because I don't have a place of my own to like shoot in. Oh my goodness. All right. Vip says my girlfriend is clipper shaving my hair later. Ooh, enjoy. All right, let's see. Marcelo says Kat makes a video one day wearing a shower cap in public. I can. All right, Marcelo, which color shower cap do you want to see me wear in public? I will do that. That will be fun. Let's see. DL Joey says, good morning, Kat. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Manny says, how long are you going to stay live? Let's see. I usually do an hour, but we'll see how my allergies are going. And I'm going to make sure the cat is not here next time. Charles said, I just ordered my own Sissy Made dress. And by the way, I'm very excited about it. I would love to go to Carmen's salon to do it. You should. So yeah, Carmen would be great about that. And she's still working. Let's see. Marcel says, what outfit are you going to wear for your pie video? I'm not sure yet. I could. Well, I don't want to, because shaving cream is rather drawing, so I probably won't wear this outfit. I'll wear something. I'll figure it out. Because the person who ordered the customs said surprise him. So I will. Raj is saying, please play with your hair, fingers through your hair. No, my hair has lots of hairspray and gel in it, so I'm not going to do that, but I will show off my hair. Because it is getting long. Too long. And it is hard. So it will bounce in place, back in place. But I need this look for next video. Strata Strong says, talking about stories, I'm writing a Dracula novel and I got help by a member of the Bram Stoker's family. That is so cool. I will happily read that. I love vampire stories. Lady Kate, Louise says, I've been a trans for years and love it. Oh, that is fantastic. Let's see. Charles says, how would I contact her about that? I always get the name of her shop mixed up. It's in New Brighton. It's either, I think it's Sheer Sense. It's either Sheer Sense or Silver Shears, but I think it's Sheer Sense Salon, I think. Ugh. I'll try to post a blog. So yeah, I'll try to post a link to her shop in the Haircutting Fun blog sometime this afternoon, which I don't know what time that would be for you. Oh. All right. Kevin says, if James can't take care of your hair, I'm sure that Grace will be happy to help you. That is wonderful. Yes. Oh my goodness. I might have to go to Texas earlier. Let's see. Vicky says, Kat, please show us your boots. I can do that. Here we go. I love them. I think one of the best purchases I made. Okay. Kevin says this outfit is absolutely spectacular. Thank you. Marcel says, what do I have to do to order custom videos? I have so many people asking me that question. Yeah, I really have to figure out a good method for people to order custom videos. And also I have time commitments. So yeah, I think what I'll probably start doing is when I do custom videos, I will charge a smaller amount and then I'll just post, yeah, I'll still want to be able to post the video. I'll just post it for my Patreon. So I think that's what I'll have to do because, um, yeah, because I'm finding that people are complaining when I tell them the price of my custom videos just because I don't think they realize how much time goes into them, like for editing and setting up and then buying props. So a lot of people are um, getting upset because of the price. It's not even that much, in my opinion. It's anywhere between $30 to $100. But I think what I'll start doing, I mean, and that's for exclusive, so only they see it. So I think what I'll start doing is charging a lower amount, maybe just $30, depending, of course, what it is. If it's something where it's more involved, like I have to shoot on location, if I have to pay for other models, if I'm paying for stylists, of course, that's very expensive. So I can't do that. But if they want to help fund projects, then that works too. But yeah, let's see. So my email address, if you want to write to me, but yeah, right now, I yeah, it'd be better once I can get the garage studio going. Just because, like, a lot of folks want to see more of the messy stuff, and that takes forever to clean, and I'm still cleaning up the kitchen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it takes me about an hour to clean. All right. Vicky says, do I have a whip to go with my wonderful outfit? Yes, I have plenty. Uh, let's see. Andreas, I'm sorry. If I'm mispronouncing, I apologize. Did you shave your nape high? Not yet, but I did shave last night. So it is nice and starting to get a little prickly. So, but yes, it's got too much hair. I can't wait to have it cleaned up. I want it to go up this high, so it's all nice and smooth. But I'm waiting for James. And so, let's see. Artso says, love you, Kat. Check my message before the video. Your hair is actually not correct. Go phone a hair. Yes, my hair is a mess right now. I know, because one time I cut my hair during a YouTube live because I thought I was getting my hair cut the next day. And so there's a chunk missing somewhere in the back. I have no idea. I can't see, but I just took a clump of hair and just cut it in one of the YouTube lives. Yes, my hair is much too long, I know. It's supposed to have been cut already, but I have to wait. Let's see. Andrea says, imagine this lady standing behind you with a clipper and no guard. Sounds like fun. And let's see. Strong says Dracula actually did walk in the sunlight in the original story. He didn't die, but he was weaker and less powerful. Charlie says, hi all. Hello. Kevin says, I really can't wait for Barbarette Cat to be standing behind my chair. Yeah, me too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And let's see. Sorry, Alan, I'm not Skyping after this YouTube live just because I've got so much to do after that, after this YouTube live. And let's see. Okay, so DL Joey says a polka dot cap. Okay, so I think I have a pink cap with brown polka dots. Okay, here's what I need you to do. Once this video has been published, it usually takes about an hour after the YouTube live is over. Just post that in the comments. So that way I know, because I have nothing to write with, and I'll be able to see that and I'll be able to write it down later. All right, so Kevin says vampire lore has definitely changed a lot since the original Dracula. The original was killed with knives rather than stakes, crucifix, or sunlight. Yeah, I have a friend where he does a podcast and a blog. One second. And he's like a historian on vampire lore. And his page is called Tooth Pickings, I believe. And I don't know if he uses his real name, so I can't give out his real name. But if you Google vampire tooth pickings, I can't remember if tooth pickings is 1 or 2 words. But yeah, he goes over all of that. And I guess some other historian tweeted him. I think it was like last month or 2. But yeah, he's really into all of that. You might enjoy listening and or reading. Let's see. Lady Kate Louise, I'd love to be a sissy maid. Yeah, you should definitely try that. Okay, so Ellen says it would be just sit underneath the dryer as long as it can. Trust me, I know. I know what you want. Just be patient. See, and this is another reason why I kind of don't want to do custom videos. Because I need patience. Because sometimes I can get things shot right away, but with work and everything else, it takes me a while to edit. So I have one video, maybe even a couple, actually several videos, where I think I shot them last year or 2 years ago, and they're still sitting on my computer. So it's all about time. Let's see. Aryo, sorry, mispronounced it, your name. Please sleeves cape for video haircut for your model. Why using, okay, love from France. Okay. Please try to speak to me in French. I don't know French. Let's see. Kevin says if you want a fun video about Dracula, check out the comparison by Cinemassacre. Oh, yeah, they're really good. And then Kevin provided their YouTube channel. Thank you, Kevin. Hello, Bryce. Let's see. Charles says, could I wear a floral or pink cape if I set something up? Yes, of course you can. So, and that's the thing too, is for any videos that I shoot with anybody, I ask what their preference is. So when I do a custom video or when people come over to be in a video or not, depending if they just want me there while Carmen is working on them, I ask what they'd like to see me wear. If there's any capes of mine they like me to bring. I know one person actually wants to be under that perm machine. So that's one reason why I had to test it. And I found the rest of the clamps. So that was excellent. So yeah, I gotta finish setting that up. I have a bunch of people I gotta get back to. I need a personal assistant. That's what I need. Because I can't do it. Oh, I lost my necklace. Oh, it fell down. Okay, I'll have to retrieve that later. Oh, here it is. There's my necklace. It fell. Oh, shoot. Let me put this on again real quick. Okay, there we go. Oops. I was gonna say, I'm missing part of my outfit. It was supposed to be super tight. Maybe my neck was too tight or too big for this. There we go. And then it was hanging. Okay, wonderful. That's better. Tittle says, have I ever visited Paisley Park, the home of Prince? Yes, pretty much, I think within a few months after Prince passed away, we went and saw the Paisley Park. They've updated some new things, and I think you get to now visit more rooms. Alrighty, so Charles says, I love the video of Randy at the salon. Yeah, that was fun. Andrea says, do you ever shave your head again? No, I haven't for years. I will be growing my hair out long again next year. We'll see how long I can get my hair. Let's see. I'm scrolling through. I apologize if I miss anybody's comment. All right. So I think I've gotten everybody's comment. If I miss yours, I apologize. Just when the video has been published, just repost it and I'll see it and I'll be able to respond. Okay, so I have like 10 minutes left before I go. Manny says, when are you going to wear a shirt and tie? Yeah, probably, let's see, I did that last week. I wore a shirt and tie. Or was that the end? I think near the end. I will do that maybe for the next YouTube live. Alan says, I wish I can be your personal assistant, but I'm on the wrong side of the world. Yeah, I need someone local. Thank you, though. DL Joey says, have a great day, Kat. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, too. Andrea says, you look amazing today. Really beautiful and hot. Thank you. Yeah, here's the outfit complete. It's kind of hard to see when I'm sitting down. Here, I'll move this more over here. And then, of course, the boots. Oh, yeah, you can, you can barely see the boots. There we are. So that's the outfit that I'm wearing today. Oh, the smock. So this is actually hairdressing smock that Kevin sent me. So thank you, Kevin, again. It's darling. I love it. And of course, I will be wearing this smock when I play with your hair and probably shave your head. All right, so Manny says, why don't you try plain t-shirts? Oh, t-shirts. Does anybody want to see me in a t-shirt? Let's see. Kevin says, I'm just really glad that the smock fits you so well. Me too. So let's see. Oh, yeah. So I was actually wearing a Simpsons shirt this morning when I was trying to clean up and work in the garage a little bit. And so white shirts and things tend to show really, really well. So yeah, actually went out on a date night last night and I even had a black shirt. Oh my goodness, it was nearly sheer. I was surprised, so I had to change. Yeah, so things kind of are colorful. So that's the way I can put it. So yeah, I can't just wear plain white things. Strata Strong says you can follow Bram Stoker's great grand nephew on Facebook. Dakar, hopefully I'm probably mispronouncing his name, C. Stroker. So Dakari C. Stroker. That's the one who helped Stratus out. That is awesome. Let's see. Kevin says gulp. Oh, we're gonna have some fun together. All right. Let's see. So, all right, I have about 6 minutes left. But yeah, so next week I will try to wear a shirt and tie. I will read another one of Kevin's stories since y'all seem to really like this last one, so I'll do another one. Alan says, when did you test the perm machine? Did I miss that? Yeah, it was a YouTube live, and it was the one where I have like the museum. And of course I have more stuff. So I was putting stuff away, and I actually have like an old dryer. So I have that. So I keep finding more and more stuff. Kevin says, I'm nervously excited already. I can't wait to see about you playing with all of my capes. I have 2 striped, blue, 2 silver, black, and I'll be getting a latex one soon. Manny says, yes, a white shirt. Do you mean the button-up shirt? Or do you mean like a t-shirt where it's just cotton cut? What? Oh, do you have cat hair everywhere? What happened there? Did you spill? Okay, so when the next time I do YouTube lives, I cannot have nights here because my allergies are, it's better now, but through the whole reading of Kevin's story, I was like sniffling and like being extremely attractive by going like this and this. My eyes are. You know, we're shooting the video next where I'm turning you into Princess Peach, and your behavior right now, yeah, you just upped what I'm going to do with you in the video. Just so you know, just so you're aware. Okay. Yeah, my husband was being a, oh, there's the camera. My husband was being a brat just now. So, oh, he's really gonna get it. Okay, let me scroll through comments. And Charles said, can you wear something frilly? Like when I I could. I'll look at what I have. I have a few frilly things. So I look frilly when I get him all dolled up. What I was hoping to do too was I wanted to shave his legs, but the lighting situation isn't so great in the garage, so we have to fix that. Let's see. Well, Alan, for the perm machine, I didn't put my hair in it. I was just making sure it turned on. And yeah, it works. So it turns on, it heats lovely. In the museum video, I didn't have a few of the missing clamps. They're a different brand, but I did find some. Kevin says, do you have any clippers or scissors in the case behind me? No, they're all over. They're over here. So let me show you what I have real quick. I have 3 minutes. Okay, so here's where I keep all of my clippers. So I have these old Andy ones that Greg sent me. That was very kind of him. The old silver. There you go. So there's those. And let's see, what else do I have in here? Oh, I tried the curling iron. My curling iron is in the bathroom. Then, of course, the standard various fun razors, which I'm sure some of you have seen like a million times. There's that. I love these. I wish they still made them. And this is super cute. Okay, and then I think I talked about all these previously in other videos. The one when I received this from Playboy when I auditioned many years ago. And what's in this one? Oh, more of my vintage razors. And let's see. Here we go. There's that one. And, oh yeah, my Lego sets. Okay. Yeah, so I bought the hidden side because of the ghosts in them. I collect little ghosts because I'm very odd. All right, so there's that. And then the wall. And then, of course, the manual clippers. And what else do I have in here? I'm trying to clean up my space as I pull these out so I don't have to clean up later. Okay. All right, I think that's it of that. Oh no, I have more. Purple latex gloves. Oh, what's in here? Oh, all of my guards are in there. Combs. What's in here? Someone sent me this. There's a clippers in there. But lots of fun, colorful combs in there. Let's see. All right, so there's that, and that, and that. What do I have in here? Oh, that's where those went to. I knew I had them somewhere. Okay. I was looking for these. And I'm going to put them in my cabinet here. So for the, there we go. For finger waving, well, achieving the look of finger waves. I was looking for these earlier. I knew I had them somewhere. Okay, put them up there for now. So, Tiddles is saying, thank you for your birthday invitation. Yeah, my birthday's coming up soon. I probably won't do a YouTube live. We will all be wearing bikinis. Oh yeah, that would be fun. Kevin says, do the manual clippers hurt when they are used? No, but I can make sure they do. Bob Boo says, can you dress your husband like a girl now? Oh, my time is actually over. Yeah, well, kind of. I am shooting that video, and then I will try to make sure that video is up probably either this week or next week. I think what I'll do instead of a YouTube live during my birthday weekend is I'm probably just going to have a video show. We'll see. We'll see what I have, because I think I have a bunch of things going on. Strata Strong says, looks like miniature torture devices. Oh, yes. Christian says, hello, Kath. Yeah, Kath. Hello. Hello, Tasharudud. Thank you for joining. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Manny says, white French cuff shirt. Okay, I think I have that somewhere. All right, so I'm gonna scroll through. Kevin says, I hope I have not upset you. Nope, I just, I get stressed out just because I have so many commitments and so many people demanding things of me. And so, yeah, I just get stressed at times. And also, I had to work extremely late. I was up until about midnight because I had to deal with work yesterday. And then I got up at 5. Lack of sleep. I would probably be in a better mood if I got more sleep. I did not. So I apologize if I was mean to anybody today. Unless you enjoyed it, then everything's good. But yes, if I was a little too harsh on anybody, sorry. Lack of sleep. And am I planning on growing my hair out? Yes, next year. Babu says, make his dressing video a full dressing. I can only do what I can for YouTube, because YouTube is picking on certain things. And I don't want them removing my video or putting like mark on my channel or something. So, but Kevin says, I'm not interested in pain. I know, don't worry. I try to, oh my goodness. Yeah, when folks are in my videos, I try to do what they want. So I don't ever want to do something that they're not comfortable with or anything like that. So I try to make sure everybody's happy, because it's a fantasy and it's fun to provide fantasies to people. I think that's a lot of fun, and I get enjoyment from that. Let's see, is it going to be a petticoat for the video? He's going to be Princess Peach. So, let's see, Manny says, have I ever taken a shower with clothes on? I believe so, and it's on Patreon. So go to my Patreon. It's at the $10 level. There's videos there. Yeah, not too long ago. I think early May or late April. There's definitely, but I'm covered in shaving cream. But there you go. Okay, so I'm scrolling through real quick. Hiriam says, get him dolled up, shave his legs. Yes, I will shave his legs once the garage studio is usable. I started taking it apart this morning. So we'll see what time I have. I might have to do the leg shave in another video. Let's see, so I'm scrolling through comments. If I miss a comment, I'm sorry. Just repost your comment after this video has been posted. Usually in about an hour after the YouTube live is over. George says, hi Kat, why no more forward shampoo videos? I'm doing other things too. Let's see. Okay, I think I got everybody's comment. If I missed your comment, I apologize. When the video has been published, just repost it and I'll see it and I'll get to it. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining me and listening to Kevin's wonderful story. I think that was a lot of fun, so I'll do that again next week. I will try to do shirt and tie for the next video. And yeah, I will see where he's posting his stories on. That way you can read them at your leisure and tell him how wonderful he is, because he is. He's very talented. And yeah, so have a fantastic Sunday. Have a wonderful week. And yeah, I'll try to figure out what I'm doing for the next YouTube live. I mean, because I think we're still in May. Yeah, because I know June's gonna be a little tricky because of my birthday, and I think we're traveling, I think. Oh, and then I know I mentioned Canada, going to Canada. That's kind of on hold just because um, they've got restrictions still, so we'll have to wait. But we'll get it figured out. All right. Thank you again for joining me. I had so much fun with you. You're always a pleasure to chat with. And hopefully I'm not missing anything. Oh, again, shout out to my Patreon members and supporters. You are awesome and amazing. You make this happen, these YouTube lives. And yeah, if you want to support me, go on my Patreon, and then you can see photos and videos, and then you get to tell me what to wear, which is fantastic. And I think that's about it. So stay safe, and I will see you next time. Bye.